This is a presentation about the Performance Audit Report on the National Disability Insurance Scheme. Please note this is a summary and the full report can be read on our website. In this audit, we assessed how effectively the Queensland Government and Department of Communities, Disability Services and Seniors is managing the transition to the National Disability Insurance Scheme, NDIS, and how well prepared it is to oversee services after the transition. We also looked at two of the mainstream agencies affected by the transition, Queensland Health and Corrective Services, to see how well prepared they were to transition their eligible patients on discharge from hospitals and prisoners on release from jail to the NDIS. The old systems were underfunded, inefficient, and gave people with disability little choice and no certainty of access to appropriate supports. The National Disability Insurance Scheme, known as the NDIS, is a new way for eligible people with disability to access the reasonable and necessary supports they need to lead an ordinary life. The National Disability Insurance Agency, NDIA, is responsible for managing the scheme. The new system puts people with disability at the centre as they can have freedom and control over the supports they need and who will provide them. It is a big change for people with disability, support providers, families and carers, and government departments. The Queensland Department of Communities, Disability Services and Seniors is the lead agency for preparing for the transition from a state-managed system to the new national approach. Getting ready includes ensuring existing state clients of disability support programs do transition to the NDIS, transitioning state-funded support programs, offices, and finding new jobs for the affected workers, making new clients who were not previously able to get a state-funded service aware of the scheme and connected to it, and coordinating mainstream agencies such as education, health, housing, justice and transport to prepare for the changes. The Department of Communities, Disability Services and Seniors has put a lot of effort into transitioning state disability services to the NDIA. The Queensland Government and the Department initially planned the transition governance well, but did not implement it as effectively as it could have. Transition agreements between the state and Commonwealth are largely principles-based, so many elements of the scheme's design and operations are still being finalised. There are still some significant issues around the responsibility for the delivery of some services that need national agreement. Better oversight of agencies' preparedness is needed, with one of the two mainstream agencies we audited not being ready to transition. Queensland needs a readiness assessment and assurance from the NDIA that shows it has the infrastructure and capability needed for successful rollout. More work needs to be done to oversee services post-full scheme. Queensland does not yet receive sufficient information to determine whether Queenslanders with disability are achieving positive outcomes. In our report, we made 6 recommendations. We recommend the Department of Communities, Disability Services and Seniors improves the oversight of the program for the remainder of the transition and seeks assurances that the scheme is ready to handle the intake of the estimated 60,000 participants for Year 3. We recommend the Department determines the performance indicators and data it will need to monitor the outcomes and value for money of the scheme. We also recommend that mainstream agencies such as education, health, housing, justice and transport strengthen their internal governance and reporting arrangements so they can provide the lead agency with accurate assessments about their readiness for the NDIS and any emerging risks. For more information on the issues, opportunities and recommendations highlighted in this summary presentation, please see the full report on our website. Thank you.